What's up, y'all? Welcome back. We got so we actually on chapter 1 now of the sneakers book. Yes, it finally focused. Yes. So chapter 1 is about Salehe Bembury. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hey, brother, if you see this, I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, my apologies. No ill will, because I got a name that people don't be pronouncing right, so I know how I feel if I didn't pronounce it. This is him. I will say, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought this was PJ Tucker at first. I wonder if he get that comparison or like that look like, hey, PJ Tucker. I wonder if you get that often. But it's not him. It's not PJ Tucker. It's Salehe Bembury. Once again, I hope I'm pronouncing it right. If I'm not, my apologies, brother. He's based in Los Angeles, California. His lifelong obsession with design excellence, his unwavering curiosity, and a resume that features work for Yeezys and Greats put him squarely in the center of the sneaker zeitgeist at 31. He's a footwear designer who defines this moment. So part 1 of chapter 1. Hotlines and remote controls. During my middle school days, a lot of us suffered from delusions that we were going to the NBA. So if we were wearing some Jordans, it just assisted that delusion. I didn't know at the time, but I was reacting to design. Design evokes emotions. I noticed sneakers everywhere. I watched a sitcom, and while my focus probably should have been on the storyline, I was paying attention to the sneakers the characters was wearing. Like the last episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, everyone remembers what happened and how they all moved out of the house and all that. But while everyone was watching Will hug Uncle Phil for the last time, I was paying attention to the fact that he was wearing all white Jordan 11s. And obviously, the OG of all sitcom characters was Jerry Seinfeld. I wasn't so much into that show, but Jerry came correct. And when Slam Magazine had their Kicks issue, they always would have this little advertisement page with a phone number, and you could call in, and it would be a basketball player on the phone, and he would be like, "Hello, this is Jason Kidd. Thank you for buying the Air Zoom Flight 95. I just want to take a second to tell you about the shoe." Listening as a kid, that was crazy. I thought that was the player on the phone, and I would be like, Jason, and he would ignore me and keep going. It was obviously a recording, but I thought he was just ignoring me and talking about the shoes. I would write down the number and tell my friends like, yo, I got Jason's kid's number. If you call it, he'll tell you about his shoes. Eventually, I started drawing what I saw. At the time, I definitely wasn't designing. I wasn't making up what I saw. Dang, hold up. My fault. I got a call. I'm trying to lock in real quick. Eventually, I started drawing what I saw. At the time, I definitely wasn't designing. I wasn't making up my own stuff. And it was more like trying to perfect the shapes of what I saw. It's so crazy to me now that I get paid to design shoes, because that's essentially what I would run home from school and do instead of homework. So yeah, that's where we're going to stop at today. Like I said, that was part 1 of chapter 1, Hotlines and remote controls. Appreciate y'all for tapping in with us. If you're new here, like, comment, subscribe. Turn your post notifications on. If you're not new here, then I expect all that to already be done. But if it ain't, I'm going to give you about 5 seconds to get that done. And I appreciate that. I'll catch y'all next video. Stay blessed.